Dear students, welcome to our inspirational course and a very small story. No one comes and eat for your stomach. No one comes and eats for your stomach. You have to work hard, you have to earn. Respect yourself more. Don't hurt yourself for someone else who is not really important to you. Okay? Whenever a situation comes, never try to prove yourself to be good to everyone. Of course, you are the best for them. Okay? Who understands you? Who understands you only you have to care for. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. Who you are. Be kind to those who are unkind because they need it most. Because they are unkind, they need it most. Be kind to them. That's it. Whoever is trying to bring you down, whoever is trying to bring you down is already below you. He is already below you. Good. So these are very small things I would like to share with you. A small story. Actually, this is a story. A little of it is very close to my experience, what I just observed in the very early 1970s. See, once there was a boy whose father died when he was in the womb of his mother. So he didn't see his father on the day of birth, only mother is there. She was so poor that she was working in a very small hotel in cutting of the vegetables. The owner was very kind to give her shelter along with the boy. Okay, then food, no money. But the boy is so brilliant, very high IQ that he was going on helping his mother throughout the day. Simultaneously, he was studying. So what had happened in those days, there was a private exam. That means you need not study in the class. You appear for the exam, you pay for the fees, you just go to a college, register yourself, a school, register yourself, privately you can appear. So in that exam, he stood number one in the state. Then what had happened? Some people attention he gained. To what extent? Helping his mother, working very hard, attending to the class, not beyond that. He was having some sight problem, eye problem. So that's why they have given him a good glasses, a pair of glasses. Just he was. Then, after the schooling is over, in the intermediate stage, he worked so hard, and again he is about to attend to the exams. What all he had written in 4 or 5 important books, when he was walking on the road, a group of boys, naughty boys, so they just came on his way and of course hit him. What all the 4 books are there, they were in the small patches of pages. So they got distributed across the road. He, in a hurried way, he was trying to just collect those papers. Unfortunately, a car was running in a very fast way and he was about to hit. At that time, a boy had just stopped the car and then he just requested the driver, don't go fast like that. And of course, he encouraged all the boys who had hit him and then threw out all the pages. He took maybe hardly half an hour to 45 minutes. He helped him, that boy had helped him, and in taking the bus, of course his glasses have fallen on the grass. It took again 5 to 10 minutes for that person who is helping him, who is not person, who is another almost 5 to 6 years elder to him. So he had helped him in finding his glasses and got home, and then he prepared for the exam again. He stood number 1 and then he got admission in the number 1, he got admission in a medical college. Now here, after completing his almost 6 years of study, again he stood number 1 in the state in that college. A convocation was going on. In the convocation, number 1 student, in those days, it was a customary that he should deliver a lecture. He should deliver some experience of him. He thanked his professors, he thanked his colleagues, he thanked his teammates and everybody. But before he is thanking his father, who he had never seen, his mother was sitting, and then he asked respectfully his mother to get up. Mother, I have not seen my father. The whole world is you. Then a boy was there, not a boy, a person who is around 4 to 5 years elder to me. He was instrumental in my life. How? He was so kind when few boys hit me on the road and about a car was about to hit me. He had taken full care, keeping his life at risk, helped me collecting all the pages of all the 4 or 5 books which I depended on to write my exam, which made me number one to stand at the intermediate level. Then now, of course, I remember him. I thank him in addition to my father, whom I have never seen. Of course, my mother, the whole on the earth to me, and that person who had helped me. Just that person was incidentally was in that crowd of Thanksgiving, or you can say convocation, or you can say that graduation ceremony. He has come there to just watch the degree award for his own sister. So he had come out to the rise. I am the same person like that, he told, and then he profusely thanked him even on the dais. Even the vice chancellors, the teachers, everybody who were standing there applauded the person equally with this boy who is graduating, because he had helped him. Now, what is the saying? Even though we do a small things, with a small help, world won't change, and world won't change. However, the small help will change the world of a person who has got that benefit. This is the moral of the story. Thanking you very much. May God bless you.